Hi, Peter Bernstein, Senior Editor of TMCnet.com at Interactions 2013 in beautiful Indianapolis. And I'm here with Alan Percy of AudioCodes, old friend and colleague. And today we're talking a couple of things. Obviously, you're a sponsor and a close collaborator with Interactive Intelligence. And we want to talk a little bit about your relationship and what's going on right now and what's coming next. And also you have an exciting launch coming up that I'll let you talk about.
Okay. Yeah, so current status sort of situation, obviously we've been working with Interactive over I think now 11 and a half, almost 12 years relationship and helping them migrate to a SIP-based architecture. We've seen phenomenal growth with Interactive and been pleased to be part of that as their growth has occurred. You know, the primary thing that we've been supporting has been with media gateways over the last 4 or 5 years, providing connectivity between the SIP-based interaction platform and the public network, and more recently seen much more interest in session border controllers playing an integral part of integrating SIP trunking in with Interactive, but also playing an important role in integrating in Microsoft Link as part of the Interactive platform.
What do you think's driving the SIP trunking market right now? Is it really the need in the contact center space? Is it really the need to go multi-channel as quickly as possible?
So the key, I would say the optimal implementation for SIP trunking really is about consolidation. That's instead of having separate facilities for separate locations, to be able to consolidate that all together and bring it into a single data center, whether it be in a private data center or in a private cloud situation. That's where the majority of the cost savings comes from moving to SIP trunking, and that seems to be the main motivator. The like-for-like sort of transition from legacy TDM trunking, not so much. I mean, that seems to be in some cases an opportunity to reduce costs, but it seems to be consolidation as a primary.
So that's a perfect segue into Link.
Yes, exactly.
So let's talk about the integration and what you're about to announce.
Yeah. So the integration with Microsoft is between the Interactive Contact Center and Microsoft has been something that I think a lot of folks in the Link space have been looking for. Okay, now if I move to Link, what do I do about all these other applications? And certainly the contact center is one of them. The contact center agents need to be able to communicate to the enterprise, be able to pull in sort of their knowledge experts, et cetera. And the integration makes that happen. Now, obviously, a lot of the work was done by Interactive, the voice connectivity and the ability to use common infrastructure between the CIC platform and the Link platform from AudioCodes is a big enabler, a big motivator.
In fact, why don't we talk real briefly about this year's theme, which is deliver the experience, and where AudioCodes fits in terms of that whole value proposition.
Yeah. Well, delivering experience from our perspective is really about voice quality. It's a key thing that we've always focused on, and delivering the experience at the highest possible quality of voice has been very, very important. And a big piece of that is the equipment that delivers that. Because so every customer you talk to, every incoming call that reaches the 800 number, every outbound call that you make, if every one of those interactions with your customers, if by having them go through good quality gateway or session border controller maintains that quality, and it's about having the tools to report the quality, to be able to catch quality issues before they become problematic, and that's a key element that we've built into the gateways in the last few years with the network quality management and other functions.
So it's all IP all the time in your contact center, integrated solution of AudioCodes and their good partner Interactive Intelligence, and by all means make sure that when you're trying to deliver the experience, you look to people like Alan and AudioCodes.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks very much, Peter.